When the bombs fall, most shelters will provide minimal protection against the horrors of nuclear war. Thankfully, Vault-Tec has manufactured the top-of-the-line underground shelter to protect our friends and neighbors. Congratulations, friend! You have been selected as a Vault-Tec Overseer. You will have total authority to create the perfect underground community. Select from a variety of modern-day amenities to turn an excavation beneath 2,000 feet of bedrock into the very picture of vault life. Choose the ideal dwellers. Send them above ground. Protect them from threats. And of course, help facilitate the repopulation of this great nation of ours. That's how we build a brighter future together, underground. Start building today.
Hello everybody, my name is Eotrick, and today we're going to be reviewing Fallout Shelter. Now, as far as mobile gaming goes, I'm not 100% the most well-rounded kind of guy. In fact, I've only been playing a few of them for a very short amount of time. That being said, I do feel like I understand games, and I have a general idea on how mobile games should be made that I can give a pretty good estimate on whether or not this was actually a good game. Now, for the most part, the game itself is actually really deep and intricate, with a lot of different moving parts, but they all kind of feel like they've meshed together into a very simple pattern that needs to be constantly refreshed and refreshed again in order to get a really proper feel for it. Now, I'm not trying to say that the game in of itself is bad. No, this is actually a really good game. It doesn't hold to a lot of Skinner boxes other than the fact of the matter that you have to constantly come back. Otherwise, you're not gaining resources, and the only way to gain resources when you're not away is if you have a Mr. Handy, which you have to pay for. And in that way, it does feel like a Skinner box. Anything you do go and get just doesn't feel like it's worth it, but at the same time, it definitely keeps me coming back. My breaks and lunches at work are kind of filled with at least being in my vault, getting all the resources I can, and then going back to doing whatever, maybe reading manga, maybe something else. And another thing, it doesn't take a lot of requirements for this. I don't feel like this game requires me to constantly be playing it, and I think that's kind of important. Even though you can be constantly playing, constantly trying to make the best vault, you don't have all the resources to do whatever you want. A slow and steady pace is purely fine. The most interesting part about this game in general, though, is the fact of the matter that no matter what we do, you don't feel as if you're required to continue with any one vault. I've at least restarted 3 times, and in all reality the game doesn't chastise you in any such way, even underneath the lines, to say that, hey, guess what, you messed up, I know we don't like it. It's a sense of the feeling that these vault pullers aren't really all that important to you, thus not important to the vaults in themselves. So it does feel like, hey, exactly what Vault-Tec was. All in all, it's not a bad game, and it's definitely something you should pick up just to whet your appetite for Fallout 4. Have a wonderful rest of your day. See ya!